Hello friends, now we are again with the newspaper headlines. Now we are going to see very quickly the headlines of the day, and after that we will discuss on a news which is very important for the GK purpose. So let's start with the headlines. Modi NDA partners to meet President today, state claim, swearing in ceremony Sunday, talks on government formation, births intensify. President Draupadi Murmu receives the list of newly elected members of the 18th Lok Sabha from Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar and Election Commissioners Gyanesh Kumar and Sukhbir Singh Sandhu in New Delhi on Thursday. Chandrababu backs to Andhra, so is his dream project for capital Amravati. And PM Shah Media House, Rahul for probe into market for crash for BJP's Goel, markets mature, retail investors got the benefits. He has countered to Rahul. CISF constable slaps Kangana at airport, says mocked mother at farm protest. These are the very unfortunate incidents what are going to take in the place after the elections, and such type of mentality is very dangerous for the uh, country, just like our democratic country. After Agnipath faces coal fire, JDU says remove flaws, Chirag agrees. Odisha health scheme under cloud as BJP signals it ends. We have to see this very quickly, that what is this scheme and how BJP-led government is trying to remove this scheme. Uncertainty over the popular health care scheme launched by the Naveen Patnaik government in 2018, which the BJP had promised to replace with the centre's Ayushman Bharat Yojana if it come to power in Odisha, has led to complaints of impaneled private hospitals turning away patients within days of a change of ground in the state. Conferring the complaints, the state health department has issued a clarification that the Biju Swasthya Kalyan Yojana BSKY continues to be in force even as sources of Raj Bhavan State Governor Raghubar Das has asked State Chief Secretary P.K. Jaina to take appropriate measures to remove the confusion. Later, Jaina warned of strict action against hospitals that deny treating under the BSKY. This was the confusion. And now 224 seats with 50% plus vote share in 2019. BJP tally now down to 156. It means in 2019 elections, BJP got 224 seats with the vote share of 50%, but in this Lok Sabha election, 24 Lok Sabha elections, BJP has got only 156 seats with the vote share of 50%. Now we are going ahead. BJP lost 92 of 303 seats it got in 2019 on 32 new. It means in the previous Lok Sabha election, where BJP has got 303 seats and BJP has lost in that 300 seats, in 92 seats it lost, and what it has got in 2019, it has got 303 seats, but in 2024 elections BJP has lost 92 seats, and they have owned 32 new seats, new constituencies they own. BJP's loss includes 5 of 9 in Ayodhya region, 9 of 12 in Varanasi. This is the very great setback for the BJP, and they have to also see this figure how they are going to uh, calculate this, how they are not able to win these seats. Muslim representation at low 4.41%, far fewer contested, but Muslim MP tally almost same this time. It means near about 24 Muslim MPs are there in Lok Sabha. Karnataka minister quits over corruption charges. Toll in Uttarakhand tragedy rises to 9. Now this is the editorial page. Roti dal sabji. Food inflation may have contributed to election result. It will present a challenge for the new government. And Mandal over Mandir. This is the article by Sudha Pai. What PM must do. This is Ashwini Kumar. He must accommodate dissenting views, speak for the nation as a whole. Two alarm bells. This is the editorial page. The ideas pages here. BJP has numbers, not mandate. This is the article. The people have denied Modi government Iqbal, moral authority, prestige, and legitimacy. This is the Yogendra Yadav who has written this, and he is the leader of AAP, yani AAP party. A vote for community stability is the Abhinav Prakash. The news journalism. This is also article by Derek O'Brien. He is the also the MP from the Trinamool Congress. They have given their views here. Now slide deep in number of women in Lok Sabha, well under proposed 33% quota. This is very important headline. We have to discuss and analyze this after two headlines. A special category question. TDP Chief Chandrababu Naidu's earlier push for a special category status during 2014-18 had failed, but this time the BJP desperately needs his support. What is SCS and why does AP want this? This is the big question for the BJP. BJP allies, why they may stick with the party and why they may leave. This is also the question. Now, one very important topic we are going to discuss here, and we will see that why the participation of the women MPs are less in this Lok Sabha election. In this Lok Sabha election, 74 women MPs are there in Lok Sabha. Out of them, 31 from BJP, 13 from Congress, 11 from Trinamool Congress, Samajwadi Party 5, DMK 3, JDU 2, LJ, PRV 2 seats, 2 women MPs, and others have 7. India has elected 74 women MPs in Lok Sabha this year, 4 fewer than in 2019 and 52 more than in India's first election in 1952. This is a very interesting figure that what we have seen here. This year, the number of women MPs are less than 4. What they have got the seats in the last Lok Sabha election. But in this Lok Sabha election, women MPs are less in number of 4. And also, this is more than 52 more women MPs are elected in this election than in the 1952 when the first Lok Sabha election was elected. These 74 women makes just 13.63 of the elected strength of the lower house, much less than the 33% of that will be reserved for women after the next delimitation exercise. 33% share quota is reserved for the women MPs, but unfortunately, this number this time is only 13.63% women MPs are elected in this election. But this is the much more less, near about 2.5 times less than the required quota. This is only 13.60%. Slow change is there. Over the years, Lok Sabha's gender composition has shown a general trend towards increasing women's representation, but progress has been slow and not linear. In 1952, women made up just 4.41% of the strength of the lower house. In the first Lok Sabha election, only 4.41% women MPs were elected. This number increased to more than 6% in the election held in decade later. It means after 10 years what elections were held, in that the participation of women MPs were there 6%. But again dipped to below 4% in 1971. In 1971 elections, this again dipped. The participation of the women MPs, that has gone down. Ironically, with Indira Gandhi, India's first and only woman Prime Minister, at the helm. Since then, there has been a slow but steady rise in the women's representation, with a few exceptions, which crossed the 10% mark in 2009 and peaked in 2019 at 14.36%. Here, this is very interesting to see that after the Indira Gandhi, the participation of the women in the Lok Sabha elections as the elected MPs, that was going upward, but this speed was not very fast. This was the very slow speed. In that speed, but gradually that was going upwards. But steadily rise in women's representation. Just we have seen, which crossed the 10% mark in 2009 and peaked in 2019 Lok Sabha elections 14.36%. India still lags behind several countries. 46% of MPs in South Africa, 35% in the UK, and 29% in US are women. But so unfortunate in India, this is so less number for the participation of women MPs. So this is very interesting figuring. We can see that 46%, near about half percent of MPs in South Africa, 35 in the UK, and 29% in the US, they are women. Party-wise share, if we will see here, just I told you that 31 MPs from BJP, 13 from Congress, Trinamool Congress 11, Samajwadi Party 5, DMK 3, and JDU 2, LJPRV 2, and other 7 MPs. New faces, younger. Of the 74 women MPs elected, 43 are first-time MPs and 1, Misha Bharti of the RJD, is a first-time Lok Sabha MP. This is higher than the overall percentage of newcomers in-house, 59% versus 52%. This time, in 74 women MPs, 43 MPs, women MPs, they are first time they are coming in the Lok Sabha. And women MPs have only 0.76 Lok Sabha terms in experience. Women MPs have only 0.76 Lok Sabha terms. In experience, one term is gradually 5 years long. Women MPs with an average age of 50 years are also younger. The overall age of the House is 56. Overall age. This is the average age of the Lok Sabha, that is the 56 years. They are as educated as their male counterparts, with 78% completing undergraduation. This is a very interesting figure. Candidate composition. Out of the total 8,360 candidates who stood in the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, it means there were 8,360 MP candidates, member of parliament candidates. They have taken part in this 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Just around 18% were women. This number too has increased over time. It stood at 3% in 1957. This is the first time that women candidates proportion touched 10%. Roughly 16% of the BJP's candidates were women, as opposed by 13% Congress candidates, both higher than the overall average. This is a very interesting analysis in this paper today. So we have seen the headlines, and also we have analyzed the one topic, slight dip in number of women in Lok Sabha. And I request to all of you, please, there is nothing, you are going to spend nothing when you are going to subscribe this channel and like and share this channel. If you will do this, it will help us a lot, and we will try some more important and good things to present in front of you. So have a nice day. Okay, bye.